This problem is a little bit more difficult, and probably the instructions are harder to understand, so I wanted to give you a demo of this. In the last problem, we created our own title page. So in this problem, we're going to put in a preset title page. The Office 2007, this is new, so if you ever had 2003, it wouldn't have this feature. So it wanted you to put in the tiles cover sheet. And what it does is create this for you and adds it just as simply as that. It has you look into view and draft mode. To go over this, there's print layout mode, full screen reading mode, which is pretty nice that you can read 2 pages at a time. To get out of this view, you need to just click on close. Then there's a web layout view and this draft view. The draft view shows that it has a page break, which means everything is linked together again, and so you wouldn't be able to manipulate headers and footers differently. And so they want you to put in a next page section break. So if I go to breaks and do next page section break. But as it is right now, you have a next page section break as well as a page break. So you need to be on this page break and click delete. Then as you go back to normal view or print layout view, it still looks the same, but you're able to manipulate your headers and footers. Notice up in the title bar where it says that it's in compatibility mode. Compatibility mode means that it was probably typed in an older version and you need to resave it. So if you do a save as and just click on this first one, it will resave it in the newer format. And so it'll tell you a little bit that this is a new file format and kind of give you a warning on this. So now that we've resaved it, see how up in the title bar compatibility mode went away. It says add text where necessary to display the report title and the subtitle. So the report title, heart attacks, it's debatable on this if they just want heart attacks. We could do Control X and then put the subtitle, what you should know. I'll accept it either way, if you left that as the whole title or not. So this subtitle usually isn't that big, so I'm going to make it smaller. I'm not sure what font they had the subtitle, but we'll put it down to about 26. And then it said to put your name as the author. Notice that when you click in here, there's a tab that names what this field is. So if you wanted to delete this home, like a company, the way to, and this will be on your application test, the way to delete a field would be to click on the that tab so that it is highlighted. I'm having a hard time clicking on that. I'll maybe click out again, and if you click on the tab and then hit delete, but see how I'm not really getting the field, I'm getting the letters in between. I don't know why I'm not deleting that. I've had a hard time deleting this field, so I've just selected and get the paragraph mark at the end and hit delete. I'm on my laptop and sometimes it gives me more problems. So then type in 2010, and since we're not a company, we'll just delete this field down at the bottom. I don't know why it went up to the top. I feel like my computer is possessed all of a sudden. I imagine that's how you feel too. So I'll make this bigger. Okay. So now it wants us to not have a header on this first page, but it does want a header on the second page. So it wants us to change the document margins to 0.75 on all sides. So we have to do a custom margin. 0.7. And that should have been for the whole document. So I needed to make sure when we did that it was the entire document. Wants us to create a section. Oh, we did the section break. I went ahead and did that already. Page number should display at the bottom of the remaining pages, and you should display the number 1 on the first page of the report, but not have it on the title page. So if I insert a page number at the bottom, we could put it at the bottom center. Notice that it's starting with page 2. So we can go over here now. The page number has moved on us. Format the page number. So we'll tell it to start at 1. I probably should have done a problem where you've had to do page break instead of the next page section break, so that you can see how to set your pages. But can you see how there isn't a page number on the next page? And that is because when we go into the footer area here where this page number is, then it says that we wanted this page to be different, but we really don't want it to be different. Now we have to put in the page number again. So I'll say bottom of the page there. Since we took off that different first page, we wanted it to be the same here on the next page. Now I have a 1 and a 2 by solving that by taking different first page off. But now we want to put a header on it, but we don't want it at the top of page 1. We want it at the top of page 2. So we have to unlink these. So if I go up and I'm going to be in the header area on the second page, unlink it. So then it wanted us to repeat the title, Heart Attacks, on our paper. So since I unlinked it, it won't go on, it shouldn't go on page 1. This is the problem with headers and footers. This one we do want this page to be different. So we have to put different first page. That took off the header on page 1 and it left the header on page 2. And it would, if we had another page, it would continue on page 3. So that's how this assignment wanted it to look. No header there. Your page numbers should start with number 1 at the bottom, continue with number 2. And that is all with this problem. So save that with solution, and that would be your homework for mid-4 proposal.